Fueled by Deathcast.
All right, guys, this week we wanted to do something special to celebrate some of the biggest news we've ever been able to talk about on this show. And if you guys are just tuning in, we're going to space. Death Wish Coffee is going to be on the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket on June 28th, rocketing up from Cape Canaveral in Florida there.
And you'll be able to watch that launch live.
And we'll be telling you as it gets closer just how to do that. NASA.gov/NASA Live. But there'll be plenty of ways to watch that live. But anyway, we've thought, what better way to celebrate this than to give you guys a whole hodgepodge of all the best bits of us talking about space exploration on this show. And that's going to be the podcast tomorrow. So we're gonna give you some of what we talked about with Nicole. We're going to give you some of what we talked about with Dr. Michio Kaku and colonizing Mars.
Yeah, it was
and
crazy.
that awesome conversation. And also, one of our favorite conversations ever was when we talked to Claire Wineland, who, if you guys have not been following her story, she has now been put on the list for a lung transplant.
Which is
that
amazing.
Could be, that it literally is life or death for someone who has been living with cystic fibrosis like she has. So all our love and support goes out to her. But we learned when we were talking to her that she is a gigantic science nerd, and I wanted to add that into here too because that was just a great piece of content.
Well, the
to
cool
put
thing
into the
about that
podcast.
is somebody so spiritual
Yeah.
is so into science, which
Yeah.
I think they should go hand in hand.
Totally.
Because I think there is something very spiritual about science.
Definitely.
I think when you look at it all, mass and matter and gravity, and when you really look at it, it's all really magical.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to take all of those components and I'm going to make a really exciting podcast to listen to as we all dream of what the astronauts are going to think of when they drink Death Wish coffee in space.